I know, but you've been working and doing some really good things, and I'm glad. I'm glad I got you on here now because you're big, but I feel like you're about to blow up.
Oh man, dude, I not as much as Kawhi's about to, but
I know
that's
we're
all.
gonna get to that. So, guys, as of when we recorded this, we're recording this on a Saturday, right? Is this today Saturday?
Today's
yeah,
Saturday. Yeah.
Last night, Kawhi Leonard signed with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Dude, congrats to you, man.
I know because I'm a real fan.
You've been sticking with the Clippers. So I'm a bandwagon fan. So the whole summer, I watch every NBA game. I have League Pass. I'm on everyone's Twitter. I watch all the trade stuff.
Right.
It's really just so I know who to root for.
Uh-huh.
You know, so it's not like I'm invested the way that you are. I'm kind of like, which storyline's exciting? Because I don't feel bad for millionaires. I'm a textbook bandwagon fan. I just own it.
Well, the bandwagon's full. Okay,
Dude,
just so you know.
Well, I was about to jump on, and then Boogie went over to LA, and I was like, no, I think I'm sticking with LeBron.
You know, it's hard though because I'm a huge LeBron James fan too.
I love LeBron.
I love LeBron James too. I love everything about him. I love what he does. I love his rise. I love like how he makes every place a winner. I love how people hate him and how he comes back from that. So I don't know, but my Clippers, if we could if Toronto could get a championship, I mean, don't let the Clippers win a championship because it's gonna be on.
I mean. But that Patrick Beverly and Kawhi and Paul George, that is like an insane defensive monster.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's like, who's going to get through that?
And plus, I just saw this stat. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were in the top 5 of efficiency for players in the NBA last year. Like when they have the ball in their hand.
Dude.
So it's like, come on.
It's going to be unreal.
But it's going to be terrible for comedy in LA, though. I will say that.
Why do you think everyone's going to be at the games?
Oh, dude, or watching the games. Like
I know.
when the Lakers were good.
I know.
Like during right before the playoffs, whatever show is going on in LA, it's just ruined.
You know, I've never experienced that because the year I moved to LA, the Lakers sucked.
Yeah.
It was because I moved in 2012. It was like right when I got here. Like 2011, they were still making it. 2012, they were like it was falling apart at the seams. So I've never been here with a good LA team.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You go to the comedy store and it's like it's empty. And, you're like, what's going on? Well, it's Laker. And now with the playoffs, it's going to be like,
dude,
Clippers, Lakers. So now we got 82 games. In LA.
It's unreal. 82 games worth seeing.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Even though I'm not a fan, even though I'm excited, I'm not a fan of the movement.
You want people to stay where they're at?
Yeah, I want it to be like, they're compensated greatly to live in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Yeah. This isn't 1972, where they only make a little bit of money and then if I'm giving you $30 million, motherfucker, you live wherever the fuck I say you live.
Also, you can get a green tea latte anywhere. I mean, that's the truth.
And you flying in the offseason anyway. All these NBA players from every team in the league live in LA.
I know.
So it's like I don't think that, to me personally, so LeBron James started the whole thing. It's like let's move, let's take power. But he's not qualified to run a $14 billion business because that's what the NBA is.
Yet, but a lot of these GMs are ruthless too, though. I mean, did you see Presti was going to trade Westbrook to Toronto? He was just ready to do it.
Oh, he was?
Oh, he was. He was ready to throw him in. I mean, then that's the guy that's like, I'm Toronto. I stayed when KD left. They start bullying him around.
Right,
yeah. I mean, I'm OKC. Yeah, I stayed.
Oh, so they're going to trade him to Toronto.
They were going to send him to Toronto. They were trying to
convince
do
Kawhi
to keep Kawhi there. Yeah, so they were going to trade Paul George and Westbrook over to Toronto. They were trying to get all Toronto's picks through 2029. Plus Siakam.
I thought it was going to make more sense for them to be like, hey, why don't we, since you want Paul George, why don't we send him to Toronto?
That's what they were trying to do, but they were going to throw in Westbrook, and then they were going to get Siakam and all their picks for 10 years.
Oh wow! Well, they got it. They got a heist from the Clippers, though.
I know it's an even better deal than the Anthony Davis deal.
Yeah,
those picks are nuts.
Well, but they got those picks because they traded Tobias Harris to the Sixers,
Yep.
who got their picks from all the shit that they had done over the years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I know it's exciting right now, but see, this is what we've this is what we missed out on. Okay, so when LeBron was in Miami and then they beat San Antonio, by the way, because Kawhi Leonard missed a free throw, his free throw miss is why they lost that championship because they were up 3. If he would have won, they would have been up 4. They would have won the championship. Then Ray Allen comes down and hits that 3, ties it up. They win the next game. But anyway, all right, so they go, we're going to run this back. And then they come back and they beat Miami. That was great. That's gone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, no one runs it back.
No, you know. Yeah. So Golden State beats OKC. I'm like, this is going to be the rivalry of the ages. Yeah. And this motherfucker goes to.
I will say though, all these guys now just signed some big deals. I think you're going to have the next 3-4 years. No one can go anywhere. You know what I mean? AD technically could. I think he'll re-sign with LA. But you could, like, everyone can kind of do, like, everyone's going to be in their spot. And I mean, Westbrook's going to get traded. He's on a big contract, though. They were talking about sending him to Miami, which would be insane. Oh, wow. You put Miami.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Jimmy Butler. Oh, my God. They might murder each other.
Yeah.
I would send a reality.
But that might be the thing. That might be the, you know what I'm saying? That might be the thing that, like, wow, fuck, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I would love that. That would make the East great. Miami would instantly vault into at least the top 5, right?
I know, because once KD comes back, the East will have some ballers.
If he's no player in the history of the NBA, except for one player, Dominique Wilkins, and even he wasn't 100%, has come back from Achilles tear to be like the player that they were.
The thing, too, with Wilkins was when he tore his Achilles, he was 23.
That's what I'm saying.
23.
This dude's 30.
He's 30 or 31.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
But he's, you know what, though? He's not an explosive player anyway.
He's a shooter.
So he might just end up being like one of those, like, you know, set shot Bill, you know, just.
He might be on some, like, Dirk shit. Where it's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
He'll
so he'd probably still be obviously better than most of the players in the league. But I don't know. I don't like the movement. I want to see, like, you know, build. Like, I hope Milwaukee keeps the Greek freak. I hope that, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, they're already plotting. Masai taking him over to Toronto. Everyone's like, that's why Masai didn't trade Siakam, because he's gonna have prime Siakam and he's gonna get Giannis to come over. I mean, it's
I don't know. I guess it's fun to talk about like this because it's like fantasy basketball all of a sudden.
That's why I'm a bandwagon fan. That's why I'm a bandwagon fan, because I'm like, I don't feel bad for any of these millionaires losing or moving or whatever. I'm in.
Well, you know, I started like in the Clippers back. I used to work at a grammar school, this Catholic school, and one of the kids, he was like one of my favorite players. I was a coach, you know, and he, like, his mom worked at the not the Staples Center, it was the sports arena at the time. His mom worked at the sports arena, and then it was like, he goes, "Hey, coach, do you want to go to a game?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, I can get tickets to the game." So I get to the game, we got these great seats, and I look at him, I go, "You just telling me this now?" It was a playoff game too. I was like, "You mean the whole season we couldn't go to the game?" So mad, because I was young at the time. I was like 20 or whatever it was. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell are we doing not coming to these games? But then I just became a fan. I used to go to the Clipper games all the time.
You grew up in LA?
Yeah, I grew up in LA.
Yeah.
Because where'd you grow up?
I grew up in New Jersey.
Oh, you grew up in New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go to I wanted to go to the games because I was a fan of the Supersonics.
Yeah, dude.
So I wanted to go see Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Yeah.
But then after a while, though, you at the fourth quarter, you got to support the home team.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And then you just like, I'm supporting the home team, and then I'm like, okay, I became a Clipper fan.